Dream Kiss Production presents Kinky Infusions with Kiss from Jay and Luna Dream.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 11 of Kinky Infusions, where we explore the deep conversation of sex, the fun, the naughty, the wet and wild, and everything in between. Expect to get a little uncomfortable because that's exactly how we want you to be. And I'm here with my beautiful co host, Jay. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing amazing. How are you, love?
I'm doing awesome.
Yes, you guys, we're so excited that you guys are here. And we have an amazing guest that's going to be joining us here on the stage. So make some noise, y'all, for Coach Mean because she's about to get in between. You feel me? Hey, girl, how you doing?
I'm a little nervous, but I'm here.
Don't be nervous,
Yes.
it's going to be okay.
Oh my
It's okay. You're not doing anything but just telling all your deepest, darkest, sexy secrets. Yes, girl. All right, so we want to be able to ask you some really hot and really fun would you rather questions. So, are you ready, coach?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Ooh, you got the tone going on, period. Period. Yes. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining in. I really appreciate y'all. I hope you guys are slipping and sliding with us tonight because we're trying to have some fun, okay?
More oil.
Period. More oil, yeah. All right, so my first question to you here is would you rather have to watch your parents have sex every day for the rest of your life or join in one time to stop it forever?
That is incest. So I'll just have to watch forever.
You'll watch forever.
Yes.
Oh, girl, at least you're going to see how your kids or how your sisters and brothers were made. What? Who is that?
Dang.
Tiff, you are
Welcome.
incredible. Thank you so much. I was like, what? Who the heck did that? Tiff, you are so dope. Thank you so much, girl. What? That is so fly of you. I don't even know how to like it. Period. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Shout out to you, girl. You are so lit. That is so crazy. My day one for real, for real. What's going on? Okay, Luna.
Okay, the next question that I have is would you rather only be able to have sex while listening to annoyingly loud music or only be able to have sex while wearing noise canceling headphones?
Noise canceling headphones.
Yeah, I kind of feel that. I really do
Yeah.
because, child,
Yeah, I'd rather do the noise canceling headphones because the like annoyingly loud music. Yeah, the headphone.
It would suck to not hear anything, but the music would like kill the vibe for sure.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's for real. That's for sure. Okay. So my question here for you is would you rather never have sex ever again or never be able to eat your favorite food again?
Never eat food. The food. Because if you can
Yeah.
never have sex again, like, then what is the point of life? No.
No, that's for real. What is the point, child?
You can
Because
still eat. You
honey,
just can't eat your favorite food. You have the memories though. Child.
Yeah, luckily I have lots of favorite foods, so
Right.
I can miss one of them. The next question that I have is, would you rather only have vanilla sex or only BDSM sex? Like forever, I guess.
Like forever. Like, so we turning it into a permanent freak off.
I guess so.
Or always
Ooh.
have missionary sex.
Hmm.
Like always. And even, you know what? And it's even, we're gonna make it even worse. Okay, so not only is it only missionary, but you don't even take all of your clothes off. Like and you have sex through a hole. I guess what did you call it?
BDSM.
BDSM it is. Bring on the whips and chains.
What about you, Jay?
Child, I think I'll have to go with Coach. Bring on the whips and chains, honey, because, yeah, bring on the
Like
whips
that
and
answer.
chains. I'll take it on. Is that what you go with too?
Yeah, I feel like you have to, because because the other option would get boring. So
Yeah, they really would. They really would. Okay. So my question to you is, would you rather have sex on the moon or have sex in the ocean?
On the moon. Because
Oh girl,
that's
you're gonna
crazy.
be floating away.
Because you could
You're gonna be
float,
floating away.
you can float, and you can do all kinds of acrobatics. Well, I guess you could do that. Not in the ocean because the salt water. If you said a pool, I might choose that instead. But the ocean with all of them animals and whatnot, I'm not even going to be able to be comfortable. So definitely on the moon. We going to the moon, baby.
I picked the moon too
I
because
feel
I've
that.
already done it. I've already done it in the ocean.
Yeah, we did the ocean already, right, babe? Look, BFF.
Oh snap.
But the moon would be so
You did
cool.
the ocean already.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I can't even imagine how it would be to. I feel like it would be difficult to do it on the moon because your partner would keep having to really pull you down. Like, I want it to be easy to pull me down, honey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if the connect is going to be like a real, like, banger, every time we connect, then maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can make something happen. You know what I'm saying? I'll start saying, we're going to ride the waves. Ooh, I like
Ooh.
that.
Oh.
We're gonna ride the waves, baby. Period. Yeah. Okay.
I just found a
What's your
question I
question,
wanted to
Hunter?
ask, and oh, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. Would you rather watch strangers have sex or have strangers watch you have sex?
Hmm. I, mm, I'll probably watch first. Yes, I'll be the voyeur first, and I'm gonna make it real. Like I'm gonna be the voyeur first. So I'm gonna watch, and then you know we'll see what
Mm-hmm. That would be interesting, like in a in person situation. I feel like that's what it's
happens. I'll have to
asked
watch
because
first.
it could mean like porn or something. I don't know, but I feel like it's talking about in
In
person.
person, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What about you, Jay?
I don't know. Maybe in person.
The question is, do you want to be watched or you watch other people?
Oh, I must have heard something wrong, child. I'm over here thinking about 10,000 things. I think I would rather be watched.
Me too.
That would turn me on. You already know how I already told you, girl. I would rather be watched. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause yeah, that will make me hot. Mm-hmm. Okay, so my question to you is, would you rather have sex in an extremely haunted place or have sex in an extremely dirty place?
Come on now.
She was
I,
shaking her head to the haunted, and now she's like
yeah,
reconsidering.
I was dirty. And you mean like filthy dirty, like
I'm talking about like nasty dirty. Like I'm talking about like there's no such thing as a janitor dirty.
or you having haunted sex. Okay, so
Which one would you
we gonna be in the haunted house, and I'm scared of haunted houses, so I'm gonna need a big, strong, burly man to protect me.
I picked the haunted house too, but it would be scary, but it'd be interesting.
It would be really scary. I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna honestly, to be honest, if I have sex in a haunted house, I'm gonna lose my focus every time. It's gonna be hard for me to like, finish. Like, how am I supposed to finish if I keep hearing all these noises and there's like no one but us two? I'm not gonna be riding you, honey. I'm gonna have to be a missionary. I need to be on my back so I can see everything that's going on around me. You can
Yeah.
have your back towards whatever is child. Like what? Mm-mm.
But like dirty
Let
though,
me
Jay.
see. Like if your butt cheeks hit the floor, you're gonna break out.
That means the sheets are filthy. Like I mean, like filthy. Everything.
I'm
Like
talking about
so, there's no
filthy,
bed.
like
You
nasty.
have to stand up and like stay in one spot. Mm. Anyway, no thanks. And
So you're
roaches.
doing the haunted house.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Okay.
Tiffany said roaches up your cooch.
Oh, child, that's exactly what it's gonna be. That's so crazy. I
And a
can't
rat
imagine
running
it.
across your toes.
Oh, but that is dirty though.
That's
I think
Mm-mm.
disgusting.
I think of like dirty. When you said dirty, I'm thinking of all kind.
Hey, Monique. Hey, everybody in the chat. I appreciate all of y'all coming out and showing so much love. Y'all are so dope. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys are excited for this episode because, yeah, hun, we trying to have some fun, okay?
The
You
next
found a
question.
question?
Yep. The
Mm-hmm.
next question that I have is, would you rather have your partner only be able to use their hands or their mouth during foreplay?
Their mouth.
That's what I think too.
I
Yeah.
think so too.
Hey BFF.
Oh, yeah. BFF know what that mouth do.
You know what I'm saying? With that mouth do though. Shout it.
Mm-mm. Corey said mouth. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, would you rather give a blowjob to a micro penis or a dick so thick that it maximizes your mouth opening capability?
Part two. A thick dick.
Really?
Damn.
Girl, like what
Micro.
if
That's
what if it
when you
comes
like
out and your mouth is like stretched forever?
it opens wide. You know what I'm saying? So a micro. It's like a Vienna sausage. So it's like I don't know. It definitely feels a little pedophilia-ish with a little Vienna sausage. Like it's not even fully formed. Like what's wrong here? I wouldn't
It
feel
won't
right
be fully
doing
formed,
that.
girl.
So it's definitely gonna have to definitely go super thick. We're gonna have to practice all have to practice your mouth exercise.
Child.
I'm with you, coach. I agree.
Yeah. Jay's
Yeah,
like,
I
I
would
don't
rather
know.
because I don't I wouldn't want it to be so small. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that at all. Hey, Faith. Faith walking on the dirty side of YouTube. Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, but
You got your
child,
red cups, y'all.
I
I got
wouldn't want it to be small. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna want it to be small.
What are you drinking, coach?
Uh, seltzer water.
That's what I figured.
But I normally have a wine glass, but we a little dirty tonight, so we like in the club, so I got a red cup.
I know, right? So positive crash out said, "Give me the tiny weenie." LOL.
Tiny.
Child, you want the tiny weenie? I don't
Mm-mm.
blame you though. I don't blame you. She ain't
Sherelle.
trying to. She ain't trying to deal with any of that extra stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the next question I have is, would you rather use a sex toy you found on the floor of a clean looking pharmacy or eat a burger that you found next to a dumpster?
Definitely not that. You know how I feel about the dirty in the dumpster. So I will have to this. It will have to be the sex toy on the floor. Can I clean it at least first?
Mm, I don't know. I feel like the answer is no.
No, you're not supposed to
No.
clean it. It's supposed to be dirty.
But the sex toy you find on the drugstore on the floor.
On the floor, a clean looking pharmacy on the floor, or the burger outside next to the dumpster.
They both nasty because if somebody used the sex toy,
I know. I think I might. I don't know.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure somebody used the sex toy.
oh
And
man,
even though it's on a clean inside pharmacy floor
that
and all
don't
of
mean the
that,
sex toy
it
clean.
has the you can see that it been in somebody just recently. And it probably now that it's on the floor, it's picking up the lint. So you can see the lint on it. You know what I'm saying? And you're not able to wipe it either. You gotta stick it in there just like that.
Oh, Jay. So okay, so we have to eat the burger because, well, yeah, because the who knows whose nasty, dirty, filthy thing it was in, and what kind of STDs is lingering on that. So I guess the burger it is.
That's what I
That
was
is
thinking.
so crazy, but I feel you.
I don't even eat meat, but I'd probably eat the burger.
Yeah. Because at least if you get sick, you can get over it. But if you
Right.
get STDs, it's a wrap for you. It's over. You lumpy for life.
Lumpy for life.
Okay. So my question to you is, would you rather loudly orgasm every time you have to cough or come every time you have to sneeze?
Loudly. That'll be hilarious because you'll be in a meeting. I'm just thinking about me being in a meeting and having a cough. And you know how, like, I don't know if you guys do this, but you try to hold your cough. And you be like, oh.
I try to sometimes, especially if I'm in like a public area where I just
Yeah.
don't want to. You know what I'm
But then
saying?
you'll be loudly orgasming.
Child,
That would be
that
funny.
would be
I don't
so
want it,
crazy.
but embarrassing. So I will have to. What was it? Every time you sneeze, you orgasm.
Yeah, every time you sneeze, you come.
Yeah, it will have to be that.
So it would still be showing because when you come, do you like shake or anything?
I could be quiet.
Yeah, but you will be like,
I could be quiet. I could be like, just close my eyes and and have an internal orgasm. No one knows. I could do that. I've control. I can control it.
I think so
yeah,
too.
but it still would have to be
But every time you
same. Isn't
cough,
that the
Jay, it's
same question?
wild.
It's
Like,
not. It's not really the same question because it's every time you cough or every time
no,
you
she
sneeze, and
can't.
it's two different things.
Babylon.
Yeah, so it's pretty much if you want to do one out loud or one quietly, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you can come quietly, or you would have to do it out loud every time you cough. So,
The out loud. It's the
what
out
number was that?
It's the out loud
I
one.
don't even know where any of these questions you're getting them from because I didn't see that. I've just been scrolling through. Are you
Oh,
like
I went
on the
all the way
top?
down.
Okay.
No. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's do like probably two more. You do two and I'll do two.
Okay. Would you rather have sex only in pitch black darkness or in public places?
Pitch black darkness. That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I mean, like out in public, you can. I mean, the thrill of it is nice, but you can. I'm getting too old. I don't want to go to jail for indecent exposure or something. So I'll just have to
Yeah,
do it.
it's so they really will. And people have really been doing stuff like that, like in the most bizarre places. Like you will go to McDonald's and look outside your passenger window and see somebody like walking by like completely naked. Like just like flinging it like a elephant trunk.
That's
That
what
is
you
so
see,
crazy to
Jay?
me.
I
I mean,
don't see
that's
that
how it depends on
either.
where you at. It depends on where you at. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I don't know.
That's funny.
Okay. So my question to you is, would you rather only be able to have sex in the shower or on the table?
Table.
Yeah. I'm
Mm,
surprised. I would pick the shower.
but then, see again, Jay. You see, my what I'm thinking about immediately with the shower. The shower looks sexy on TV and all of this, but in a real life situation in the shower, you could bust your whole. You know what? Especially if you're going wild. That's just me. Maybe I'm a little too wild or something. But you could fall, and I can't be falling at my big age. So the
I don't
table
blame
is
you.
nice and sturdy and safe.
Hey, Mama Three. Thank you for coming, love. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate all of y'all being here. Y'all so lit. And I hope that you guys are enjoying this show. So, my question to you is, would you rather eat 8 people out in a row or eat an octopus that's dead?
Say it one more time. Would I rather
Eat 8 people out in a row or eat an octopus that's dead?
eat 8 people out? So 8 women, like in a row. Just
Yo.
That question makes no sense to me because like people eat octopus like as food. You mean like
octopus.
eat
They
it
do.
raw
I
type
think I
shit?
think the reason why it's like that is because octopus has 8 legs, so you will be eating the 8 legs,
Are
I
you like
suppose.
eating it raw or something?
Yeah, because it just
It's
died.
just
So
dead
it still
here and
has
just
all the
eat it.
blood and it still has everything. Like there's nothing taken out of it.
Or
Look at what BFF said.
box. Or you. Oh Lord, that's a see. So, how much of the octopus you gotta eat?
You gotta eat the whole
The whole
thing.
thing.
The entire octopus.
Even the head and the brain, all of it.
Yo, Jay.
I mean, coach, if you don't want to answer the question, you
Yeah,
can always
I'm
tap
gonna answer
out.
the question, but I just need all the parameters. So
Oh,
I have to
okay. I
eat
thought we
out
was being too rough for you.
too rough for me, child. So eat 8 girls out. What do they look like? Are they clean girls?
You could say these
Right.
girls, they just got out the club, so they're hot. They're hot as far as like, the heat in the air. They was twerking and
Jay's
dancing
adding extra
everywhere.
stuff on
Yeah,
to
Some
make
of
it
them
work.
probably some of them probably ain't got no panties on. So they probably was just out there chilling, doing their thing. They got all the liquor in their system and all of that.
Yeah,
Look, All Star said like from Sinners.
nah, chill, son.
Ah.
Chill. Because as a woman, I know what it takes to keep your area clean. Guys, close your ears. And everybody don't have that level of hygiene. They really don't. So I'm just gonna have to eat some dead octopus.
Look,
I like
BFF
sushi.
say, get your knife and your fork, bae.
Cause some of y'all girls is nasty.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely depends on the hygiene of the people.
Yeah, you talking about they was
Unfortunately.
coming out the club, and who knows what they did like prior to the club, and now all of that is coming out, and you want me to put my nice clean mouth on that? No sir.
Mm-mm.
What about you? I need to know. What do you guys pick?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd probably
honey,
pick the
I'm picking that.
octopus.
I'm picking the octopus.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry. I'm picking that octopus, yeah.
Me
HP
too.
balance better be on point or I'm gone. Oh, so you choosing the 8 girls? Is that what you're saying? Chico? Let me find out. Chico saying your pH balance better be on point. Okay.
I have
Hey, bestie
one more question
Esty.
that I want to ask after that I thought was funny
Okay.
that I just saw. It's would you rather have penises for fingers or have a vulva for a mouth? I was just picturing this and I was just like
That's
laughing to
so
myself.
funny. Or your mouth looks like a woman part, a vulva.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have dick fingers.
That's what I picked too.
Spirit fingers.
And it would be funny.
Ew,
That
that
would
would be so nasty. If you was a cheerleader, it would look so disgusting. And what
or
if
you're
it was like all
rapping it
different
on your
sizes and stuff?
face. Like,
Girl. Ew, just imagine you writing. Imagine you writing with the pencil. Imagine you writing with the pencil. How what? That would be absolutely insane. Like, how are you even able to function? People wouldn't even be able to look at you. People wouldn't be able to look at you,
Sid
girl.
says she would wear gloves. Exactly.
Ew. So if they were like fingers and it was just like all along, you would be writing. You'll be writing with the tip. You'll be writing with the tip,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah. And then do they like does it have all the function of an actual one?
I don't
Does
know.
Oh,
That's a good
it
question.
yep, go like this?
ew. You just made me, girl, you just made me think of so many
That's so
things. Because just
crazy.
imagine, what if they all kind of function on their own? Like, what if you was writing and then one of them just busted?
Oh
Or
god,
what if
cracking
you was
up.
doing someone's makeup and it's just like, girl, you would mess up their whole, ew.
All Star said they're gonna invite you to all the orgies.
Oh, they sure will. Because you're going to be able to do the most. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to do the most. So that
Fingers
is crazy. That's the real definition of spirit fingers.
for
Okay.
real.
Sure. What?
Oh
Okay.
man, that is funny. uh,
Was that the last one or am I doing the last one?
If you have one, you can go, or we can move on to the next segment.
Okay, so let me ask this one. Would you rather have someone try to, or would you rather have someone try to finish in your mouth, but they accidentally peed instead? Or go down on someone and get toilet paper residue on your face because they didn't clean properly?
would you rather? But see, that was okay. So this is more geared towards women because if a man is getting ready to come, he can't pee.
I mean,
He
I guess you
can't.
could say that. Yeah, that's true.
So we talking about
I
women.
mean, but what if it was that? What if the whole time he was having sex with you, he needed to pee? And
Yeah,
so
I
when
feel
he
But he
like
was,
still
in this
like
scenario, it could be a guy.
Yeah. What if like he knew he was about to, but he also had to pee and the pee came out first?
In your mouth, like
Yeah.
down your throat.
Yeah.
What did he what was he eating that day?
You could say that he was eating Burger King.
Ew.
The other
Oh,
option was what? Get a piece of toilet paper in your mouth. That's really not that bad, I feel
The
like.
yeah,
other
that's
option, the other option was go down on someone and get toilet paper like residents on your mouth because they didn't clean properly.
so I guess the toilet paper. Because I'd rather toilet paper than pee. No diddy.
I feel you, but ew, still. I don't know. That toilet paper sound disgusting, but I would rather it than pee also. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. And you
What
said
would
they
you
Yeah.
say, Lunar?
Yeah,
so
I
that
feel like the toilet paper is not that bad. It said little pieces, so like it's
ew,
gonna
boo
just.
boo paper. Ah,
Okay. So what do you have next, Lunar? What are we
Do
doing
you
in the
want to
next
get
segment?
into the questions that we have just for Coach?
ooh, we
Okay,
got
we can
questions
do that.
just for coach. Oh
Yes,
God,
we
here
do.
we go.
Oh, and let me hold on. Let me see because we did have an anonymous question.
Oh,
I did see someone leave something, so let me see what that is. Let me ask that first, and then we can get
Hmm.
into what we have for you. But give me one moment, because yes. But thank you all for being here. You guys are so lit. And I'm so happy that y'all are vibing with this for real because yes, honey, it's late night and we having a late night session. Okay. We over here trying to get Coach to tap out and right now she's still holding strong. So we gon' we gonna have to like, roughen up on her a little bit.
like it,
Okay,
brother.
so you have two anonymous questions. So the first one is, what is your husband's favorite position to put you in?
A position to win. Duh.
A position to win?
To win. He likes to put me in position to win. Oh, you talking about sexual? They didn't say that. They said what position?
Well,
Did
I'm
they say
pretty
it?
sure he said, what's your husband's favorite position to put you in?
And the first thing that popped in my head was a position to win. But
Everyone's saying they love that answer.
but
That
I'm wondering,
hey, that is a good answer. I ain't
that's a
gonna hold
good
you.
answer.
It's a
Like
good
that's the
answer.
favorite position. Y'all should have asked that better. I know what you went for, but child, oh
I
well.
know what they went for too, but I'm pretty sure they didn't think that you was gonna swing that angle on them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a good answer, a position to win. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't get mine, but get you one.
You're
Amen.
funny. You're funny. Okay. So your next question, anonymous question, is why are you mean?
Ooh, well, first of all, let me. Now that we got a little audience and people are paying attention because y'all love talking about sex, let me explain what that means. So I'm from New York City, and in New York, if we see a car that is done up and it got all the bells and whistles on it, we be like, yo, that car is mean. Meaning it's impressive, it's spectacular, it's wonderful. So, hello, that is I, and I am mean. That's why, because I'm impressive, spectacular, and wonderful.
Do you see what BFF said?
oh Lord, man. Okay, well, it goes in line with being impressive, being wonderful. It does. Because you know who really gave me the nickname Mean Reen? since we on Kinky Infusions, so I think I could tell y'all because it's a little kinky. Okay. So that name really comes from my oral skill level. And hubby, before we were married, this is before we was married, he started calling me Mean Reen because the game, the mouth game is mean. You feel me?
Oh, snap. Excuse me.
That's where the name comes from. I'm trying to be clean with it, but that's, you know, you can read between the lines. That's where the name officially came from. So mean is not just the literal, oh, she's mean, but then I flip that too, because in class, when I do my workouts and stuff, people think I'm mean because I push you past your comfort zone. But then you can flip that too, because that means I'm a great coach, right? I'm impressive, wonderful. So that's why that's what the mean comes from, y'all.
So it's got multiple names.
Oh, yes.
It do. It got multiple names for real. I also want to say, hey, Precious, what's going on, girl? Thank you for coming in, love. I appreciate you. Danielle, Antonese, skip to it, y'all. So, yeah, skip to it. So I just recently connected with Skip to it. So if you guys are not connected, make sure to reach out and show support and show love, and make sure Skip to it, you doing the same, vice versa, so we can help each other grow and help each other, you know, reach our goals and everything. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to dive into some questions that we came up for you, Coach. So I'm going to ask my crazy questions that I have for you, girl. Are you ready? So the first question I have is, would you rather lick an anonymous guy's penis from a hole in the wall or kiss a public toilet seat?
Kiss a public toilet seat.
Really?
Jay, I'm not sucking some anonymous person's nasty little man parts through a glory hole. Yeah, glory hole. What if the person on the other side, like their entire face is covered in sores and blisters, and you can't see that?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I hear music.
That would be something. Yes, Anthony Home 71 made this song for me and Lunar, and he did his thing. You feel me? Yes. Corey is like, yuck. Yeah, I believe it. Corey would definitely be disgusted for either one. Mm-hmm.
Listen, both of them is nastiness, but I'm not just. I'll have to kiss the toilet seat and immediately after scrub my lips for life.
Scrub it down. You're gonna have to use every single thing you've ever learned from your mom.
I'm not sucking nobody's thing. Look, Anthony said, my cousin said, what part of the toilet?
Yo, you
chill. You see,
she want to keep her answer, y'all. She is trying to have it be all extra crazy, y'all.
You gotta lift the toilet seat and you gotta
That is so funny. That is so funny. That is so crazy. Okay, what's your question you have, girlie?
Are we doing 3 each? Because I'm trying to think which one I want to ask Coach.
Yeah, we're gonna do 3 each.
Okay, the first one is tame. I wanted to know, how did you get into the fitness coaching world?
So I wanted to figure out a way to stay consistent myself. And you know how, like, if you have to like do something for other people, you're more likely to show up as your better self. Mm-hmm. So I was like, ooh, if I become a fitness coach, then I have people have to be consistent, and I've got to show up because I'm showing up for other people, and those other people paid, so I have to show up. So that satisfies that excuse of, oh, I don't feel like it today. I have to be there.
I like that.
Yeah.
It helps hold you accountable.
Right. It holds me accountable as well. And then I really, really, really enjoy teaching people how to change their relationship with working out. I love that when the light goes off, that's the best feeling in the world. When I see that light go off and I see them start to really show up and get into the workouts for real, I love it. And then when they start seeing the results and they start stripping, like the clothes change, and they start sending me pictures like, Coach, look, and they send me pictures of their booty. I must have 1,000,001 pictures of girls' booties in my phone.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's awesome though. It means that you're like having success with it. And
yeah, I love what I do. I love it.
Okay. So my question to you is, what would your number one rule be for sex to someone if you couldn't say wrap it up?
You couldn't say wrap it up?
Mm-hmm.
So
like you couldn't say to use condoms or anything.
Pull it out.
Pull it out, Chad. She's like, just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it because you know you're going to do it anyway.
I'm married, so, you know.
Impacting booties all over the world, period.
All over the world. Nice and round like an English pound.
Like an English pound, okay.
Bang, bang, bang.
Okay, the next question that I have is, what is the craziest place that you've ever had sex?
Craziest place. Oh Lord, I have to go on the mental Rolodex. Let's see. I've had sex in the movies, in the ocean. I've never done it in a plane, but I don't know how y'all do it in the plane. Those bathrooms in the plane are so tiny. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, we had talked about that before, and I was like, I would, if it was in a plane, I would want it to be a jet, and that's the same thing that
it would have to be like a private jet or something, right? Like,
thank you so much, Des. You are so amazing. Thank you, love.
The craziest place. I'm gonna think of it after the fact. I'm not.
Okay. The movies is pretty crazy. Like, was there a bunch of people in there?
No, it was pretty empty.
Okay.
I've heard someone had told me that they had sex in the movies before, and I wasn't sure how the heck they did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you go? Most people in the movie theater, they like to sit towards the back because they want to be higher up so they can see, like, oversee everything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, what if you had to actually like give head in the theater, but you had to do it sitting in the front row? Would you do it?
Give top sitting in the front row, and the theater is packed.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that would be way easier than actually having sex, though. Like, how are you doing?
Yeah, like, head is like nothing.
It's
right?
like whatever. You could just be kind of laying on the person's like lap,
or you can get down. You can get down in front of them. If you're all the way in the front, nobody's gonna see. Who's gonna see you? No one's coming down there. So I would do that.
Des said, "LOL, I can't speak English, I guess." Ciao. OMG, that is just.
What about you guys? Like, what's the craziest place?
The craziest place I've ever had sex. I really haven't had sex in any like crazy places for real. I think if anything, it would have to been like my ex-boyfriend. His mom stayed in New York, and she stayed in. Where she stayed in? I think the Bronx, and it was like we had like went outside because she was inside, and we wanted to have sex, child, and yeah, we ended up doing it outside. It was like she was in a real nice neighborhood because she got money and all of that. So it was a nice neighborhood. So it was a clean place, but yeah. Oh no, you know what? The craziest place I had sex, the nastiest place I had sex. I think I had told Luna before.
Yeah.
We was in the car and we had to back into an alley.
Oh wait, that's not what I thought you were gonna say. I remember this story though.
Yeah, we had back into an alley. So it was like we parked the car where we felt like nobody was gonna be. So the alley would it looked like it was a dirty alley, but it was in the car. So it was like next to like, there was like a trash can in there and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like a dumpster and stuff. So yeah, that's what it was like. What you thought I was gonna say?
I thought you were gonna say, because one that I knew that we had that was the same was in school.
Oh, girl. Yeah, that definitely was a crazy place.
But I feel like that, yeah, for me, I feel like it's that one or the ocean, like during the day on a public beach. Or
that would be. Hold on, wait. You said you had sex in the ocean. Oh yeah, you did say that. But I remember that you told me you did it in a tent before at a festival.
Oh yeah, but I feel like that's not crazy because it's still kind of private, like in your tent.
Yeah, it is private. It is private.
I have on the ground outside too, but to me, like the crazy was like the fact what?
But that's a backyard.
Yeah, still private. So to me, the crazy factor is like if other people could see you or something like that. I don't know. And then cemetery is another crazy one.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. I was like, huh, girl, what?
Yeah, that's one I can't do, baby.
I was young.
Yeah.
I was a kid.
I feel you. I understand for sure.
Nowadays, I don't do anything crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Is it my turn? Okay, so my last question to you is, if you were a stripper, what would your stripper name be and why?
What would it be? What would my name be? Let me think. It would be the same name. Coming to the stage, Mean Reen.
So what would they like? What would they be expecting from Mean Reen?
She's flexible. Mean Reen is flexible, so she's gonna be doing all kinds of splits.
Ooh, a sidewalk in the rain. Mine with 3. Let me find out.
Sidewalk in the rain. Oh my god. I don't know what my stripper name would be. I'm just joking when I said that, but no idea. Chocolate? I don't know. So yeah, lots of splits. Well, Ted. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. Did you guys think of a stripper name? I don't have a stripper name.
I never thought of a stripper name. I don't have one, but if I was to think of it, I would have to say probably I don't know. I wouldn't be able to come up with a good one. I feel like it would probably be I don't know, maybe Trickster. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like Trickster, I guess. I'm coming up. That's just a random thought. I don't know.
That's off the top, right?
Yeah.
Definitely, like I'm gonna definitely give you a show. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make the things move and the thing move. I'm gonna give you a little show.
Y'all giving the game away. Vibes is cool. What you mean we giving the game away? You need to elaborate a little more. Let me know what you're saying. Yes. So what's your last question you have?
Okay, it's a little bit random. So what do you think the world will be like in 1,000 years?
Oh, 1,000 years.
In 1,000 years. I think they'll be like, I think America won't be America anymore. Like, you know how like the Roman Empire was like overtaken and everything? I think that's going to happen here. So in 1,000 years, I think the superpower of the world would be like in Asia. So, and then here, this country, I mean, it's going to still be here, but it's just not going to be the superpower as it once was. And I think there's going to be like one race. I think everybody
that too. I think that too.
And there'll be like one race.
I think that it will either be like the case where it looks totally different than today's world, or that humans will go extinct. That's what I think. Either we need to adapt our ways like majorly, or we'll go extinct just because how fast we use up the resources and all of that. If you look into that stuff, that's what I think. But I hope that we're still around 1,000 years from now, because I believe in like reincarnation. So I want to come back and see what's going on 1,000 years from
If you
now.
was to come back as something and you couldn't be a human, what would you want it to be? Like, what would you want you to be?
Like an animal. That's hard because animals have rough lives a lot of the
Yeah.
time.
I would want to be a lioness.
That's what I was gonna say. Something like a big cat, like a predator.
Oh, period. Get to it. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, period.
What would you want to be,
Yes.
Jay?
Oh, child. I don't know what I would really want to be. I would want to be the president's dog.
That's a good one. You know you're gonna be
Yeah.
treated well.
Treated like
I'm gonna be treated like royalty. You
royalty.
feel me? I'll be treated like royalty.
And you don't have to
Like,
do
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, you won't have to do anything. You'll be groomed, you'll be petted, you'll be given treats all the time for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? You get to walk and like your fur will always be clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be living my best life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All the time. And you have to pamper me because you have to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would love that. I would want to come back as the president's dog.
I
Yeah.
definitely don't want to be an animal, like for real, for real. But if I had
Like,
to,
if you couldn't be a human, what would
Yeah.
you want to be?
I'd be a lioness.
Can I be an alien? Or it has to be something like
Oh, it
I
doesn't
mean, you could be an alien.
It could be an object too, right? Like you don't have to be like,
I mean, yeah, if you want to be an object, but what object would you want to be?
I don't know. I'm just, you know.
I don't know. For some reason, what popped into my mind was the Statue of Liberty for you when you
What?
said that. When you said that,
Just standing there,
just standing
watching all
there.
the idiots go by year after
You know what I'm
year.
saying? You're just there. You're gonna be like the thing that most people, when they come to America for the first time, that they admire, and then
They
eventually
gotta
over
come
time
see.
they
You gotta
just
come
is
see
like,
me.
yeah. Well, what about the Eiffel Tower? I mean, people admire the Eiffel Tower,
Yeah.
and I feel like they keep it clean, right?
I don't know. I've never been to Paris.
Me neither.
me either.
That would be amazing to go though.
The reason why I'm saying that is because the amount of times I've been to London, Paris isn't that far. Like, and I've never been
Right.
to Paris.
I mean, I think is like, what do you think it is about Paris that makes it the city of love?
I don't know. I think they drink a lot of wine and people get loopy. I don't know.
I think they definitely like romanticize things
Yeah.
there. But also I've never been, so I can't speak on it, but I've heard a lot of people went and thought the locals were like rude or like a bit more abrupt than Americans, which makes sense to me, but I've never been to Europe at all, so I really can't say anything about it, but I'd like to travel there soon for sure.
It's definitely a vibe. Like
Mhm.
you have to, when you do go, make sure you're going for at least 7 to 10 days, because you're gonna need a day and a half to like sleep.
Yeah, I'm
Jet
sure.
lag is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So like you know, like the little short trips you might do, like going to an island or something, not there. You need it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was when I went to Liberia. Let me see.
Wait,
Paris
it's
is
infested
filthy and
with rats?
infested with rats. Coach is going. What? Infested with rats? It's a city of love. Why would it be infested with rats?
Go.
I
You
mean,
may
there's
be
rats in
right,
every
I'm
city.
petrified of rats.
Really? I like rats.
What?
You do? I don't.
I think they're
They
cute.
scare me.
Luna said, I like rats. I love it.
I think they're cute. One time there's a rat in my house and I was like super scared because I thought like my cats would get it, but Luckily, it was so crazy. Like he ran in my bedroom. I don't know how he got in or anything. And I opened up the door because there's an exterior door in my bedroom, and he ran outside. I was like, thank God, because I didn't want either the cats to like kill it, or I don't know what was gonna happen. But it was so weird. I still don't, to this day, don't know how he got in my house because he was big too.
Whoa,
Dang, that's crazy. I would have been, oh
I would have
girl.
left. I would have
I
left.
would have tore up almost everything in the house trying to climb on top of it because what? I'm
I
sorry.
wish
I
I
can't do
wasn't. I
that. I would
really wish I
freak out.
wasn't so scared, but I'm so scared of them. This is the tail.
Mm-mm.
It's the tail. It's the tail. Ooh, it's like a
Yeah, the tail freaks me out for real
it
too. The whole
freaks me
thing
out,
freaks me out. I ain't gonna hold you.
and I wish I wasn't like that because it's debilitating. I don't like it.
What about like bugs? Are you scared of like insects?
Like I don't like them, but I'm not deathly afraid like I am of rats and mice
Okay.
and possums and raccoons.
Mm-mm. I mean, I think raccoons are kind of cute though. They look like little robbers. I like
Yeah.
that because it's like the stripe on their eyes. I
They
think
are
that's
not
kind of cute.
cute.
But
They are about it. Raccoons about it.
yeah, raccoons will try to fight you for real. Raccoons is like the new kangaroos. Like what? Now roaches. That's another story. Ooh, child. Mm-mm.
Literally,
Yeah,
like it
no.
was yesterday, I think I was in the bathroom and my boyfriend was in the shower, but I wasn't in the shower, but I was like near the shower to like talking to him, and he started freaking out, and I'm like, what the hell? And there was a roach in the shower with him, and he comes out, and
What?
I'm like, seriously, and I got the roach and I took him outside.
What?
It's like a
So
water
what? Did
bug,
you?
right?
I
How did you get it? Did you pick it up?
I got like a little wipe and I like captured him and I took him
I
outside.
couldn't. I couldn't do it with a wipe. It would have to been like in a cup or something. I
But it
couldn't.
did
I
when
don't
I
want
like
to feel
when
it.
I was trying to grab it, it crawled on my hand. Like it was not scared of me at all. I was like, okay.
Oh my god.
It was big.
No, it was like maybe like this big. There's bigger ones here in Florida, like super big, but it wasn't that big.
BFF said you freed the roach.
I freed him, yeah.
Child. Okay. Mother three said, "Oh hell no. I don't blame you, girl." Yeah, Allison said, "You bold. You are bold." So what are you scared of, Lunar? Like what freaks you out to the point that you know for sure you cannot touch it no matter what?
Like an animal or something. I say nothing,
Yeah,
honestly. I don't think
Wow.
anything.
really.
But I am scared of like heights a little bit
Woo.
and like the ocean and shit.
The
But
ocean. I thought
and
you
the
said you love
dark.
the ocean.
I don't like when it's pitch dark, no lights on in the house. I get
Yeah.
kind of scared. But animals, I don't think I'm scared of anything. I love all animals.
Aw.
I'd be scared if I saw like something that I thought was gonna kill me though, like a venomous snake or something.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah,
still try to
I'm
like
terrified
I
of
don't know.
snakes. Any kind of snakes.
I think snakes are cool, but I
Centipedes. Are you scared of
they're
centipedes?
no, I think that some bugs are like gross for sure, but I'm not like scared to grab it, touch it.
Wow. Ocean
The
at night.
ocean at night is the ocean at night is kind of scary. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna hold you because it just looks like this massive black thing. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you have to think about all the life that's happening under there. Like
Yes,
Yeah.
that's so crazy.
when you see like all of the fish and all of the everything that's under there when you just snorkel, and that's just the surface. Like we're not going deep, deep, deep. So it's like that's a whole different world down there.
I know I feel like there's really some like crazy looking creatures down there. I used to look at all these websites that had like pictures of like they look like monsters basically like down in the
Yes.
deep parts of the ocean. I find that very interesting to
It's
look
so
at.
interesting. Like the ocean, it's like a whole. It's like we're up here, and then there's a whole world happening, and we just go la la la, go frolic in the ocean. But
Right.
there's big monstrous beasts in there. Yeah.
Child,
So that's why I'm like, I like
what would you do if like a kraken had picked you up and used you as a sex toy?
what?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, how do
Yeah,
squids
think
even
I'm
have
getting
sex?
scared.
Like, I
Get
don't
back to
know.
the
I'm
sex
getting scored. Get back to sex talk. I'm getting scared. Get back to sex talk. That is so funny. Centipedes are dangerous. I believe that they kind of
Are
are.
they? How? Can they bite you or something?
I have no clue. But what would you do, Coach, if a kraken came out of the ocean while you was enjoying yourself on the ocean and picked you out of everybody and used you as a sex toy?
What is a kraken? What is that?
It's a giant squid,
You
right?
never seen a kraken before? Let
So
me look it up so I can show you a kraken.
I
I
would
wish I was
die
able
if you
to
take me
pull it
under
up
the
on
ocean. I
here.
can't breathe under
I
there.
know. It would be nice if we could pull it up. I think it's a giant squid,
Yeah.
and some people think it's a myth, but I think it's definitely real because there's other giant. It's
Okay.
like a whale size, but a squid.
Dang
It's a
it.
giant. If
Hold
a
on.
giant sea monster said, "I'm gonna turn you into," I'm gonna be like,
Let
"Excuse
me see. I may disappear, but hold on.
me down there."
I feel like you'd just have to accept your fate at that point.
Yeah,
Not much you can do.
it's over. Well, the
That's
one
funny
thing,
though. I don't know if it's. I think it's a squid, but it could be a giant octopus. I could be wrong about that, but something like that. But I think it's a thing that was like in mythology where like the kraken would like overtake a big boat like years ago and like basically
oh,
swallow the
like
boat up.
those. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that would be pretty scary.
yeah. I think it'll be a wrap. I wouldn't have to worry about being a sex anything because I'll be dead. I'll be dead, Jay.
Ciao. What? That is absolutely insane. Let me see if I can add this real
I think
quick.
you can somehow, but I don't know
I
Yeah.
feel like you
Okay.
definitely
So,
can.
how.
so, Coach, what if this thing came out of the ocean and picked you up and used you as a sex toy?
What if okay? There's nothing I can do. Just be like this. Take me. What can you do? Oh my God, you're done. You are done. You are toast. Yuck. But and imagine it's a female one, and they turn you into like a dildo, and then yikes. That would be funny. Not funny in
That
real
is
life,
so
but the
crazy.
thinking of it is hilarious. But in
Yeah,
real
thinking of it for sure. Because what that thing, first off, this thing looks insane.
Why is it in the sky? Like, what's going on in that
No,
picture?
it's not in the sky. It's coming out of the
came
ocean.
out
It's
of the
just that
ocean
big.
roar.
Yeah, it's that big. You know
Yo.
what I'm saying? Or let me see. Let
Oh
me
my God.
let me find another one.
Yo. Oh, you're gonna smell like a whale tail for real. Ooh, that is funny, but not. You know when you have to laugh to keep from crying? That's why I'm laughing. Because imagine you're on a cruise and then all of a sudden this big thing comes out of the ocean.
Yeah, it would
That's
pretty
so
much be like
scary.
that.
That would be so you'd be so I would be so scared I probably would be crying and rolling around laughing because I'm so scared. I don't know what else to do. That's what you would smell like if they turn you into a human dildo and just have at it. Ew, and then it like explodes all over the place, all of its fish.
Girl.
And then, but then you live. You don't die. They put you back on the boat. Like thanks.
That would be girl, you would be covered. Look at this one. But
Like
the first one is more scary looking though.
That's
but you know
definitely
what? The
scary.
fact that there's multiple pictures of this, it makes you wonder, like, is this a real thing? Like, did this actually really happen?
I think there's definitely a giant like octopus creature
Yeah.
out there.
I think so too. And
I
I
don't
feel
think it
like that's
looks like the
why
first
they
picture. I don't think it looks like that, but
Tiff said you have to watch Medusa. I feel like I like Medusa as far as like, the goddesses of, how they were back then and whatnot. I feel like Medusa is really, really dope. And I'm so sad for what happened to her because she was so pretty. What if that situation happened to you? Like, what if someone was so mad and jealous of your beauty that they cursed you forever being able to look at another man again?
Or they turn to stone, right? Anytime a man, they turn to stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whew. I don't know. What could you do? I don't know. You would have to live through it, right? You wouldn't be able to look at any more men. So maybe then, could you be a lesbian?
I think you probably could be, huh? But no, I think with her, it was more so of a thing where if anyone looked
Oh,
at her, right? What do you know that
I
story,
remember
Luna?
the details of it.
a little bit, but not really.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know the
yeah.
details. I know it's something about turning to stone, and she had like snakes for hair, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember why people turned to stone. Is it because they fell in love with her, or what? Oh,
Oh
Medusa
wow.
couldn't even look at.
Danielle said Medusa couldn't even look at herself. That's crazy. That's so messed up. But there's really people out here that are so jealous,
Yeah,
especially women when it comes to men, honey. When it comes to men, women will do like the utmost, like craziest thing ever.
but then turn around and say that they don't, do everything that they do for men. But that's not true. I think I think both sexes move for the approval of the opposite sex.
Tiff said ESJ anyone. Dang, that's so crazy.
That's
Anyone
crazy.
that looked into her eyes.
So
Wow.
the person that cursed her was like a woman that was her friend at some point. I don't know the story. I have to read it again. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know
I
either.
don't remember how it
That's,
was
that's
exactly,
accurate,
but
isn't it? I'm sure we've
that's
all
so
had a
crazy.
friend that somebody that you was really cool with, and then all of a sudden they weren't cool with you no more. We've all had those experiences. And you never know like who's really your friend sometimes because people can be secretly jealous of you. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and you're like me, like jealous of me for what? Because you just look at yourself like you're you, right? You don't like, well, I don't. I'm sure there's people that look at themselves and every day they look in the mirror and they're like, I am the bee's knees, honey. I'm sure.
Oh
But
yeah,
most
most
people
definitely.
just exist in this world and yo, Jay's doing this on purpose. She's finding the funniest, craziest looking pictures.
Do you see her breast?
They perky, honey. Look at them things sitting up right.
Wow. I'm your friend coach, LOL. Stats is so sweet.
Oh, Medusa was cursed. You want to read what Danielle said?
Let me see. Where does she say?
Thanks, Dash.
Nope, I was wrong. Medusa was cursed by what's her name? Efdina? How you say her name?
Athena, yeah.
Yeah, Efdina. After being raped by what's his name?
Poseidon.
Yeah.
Child, they had the craziest names back
Wait, hold
then. I ain't even gonna hold
on.
you.
Poseidon and
In
Athena.
Athena's temple, Athena's angered by her violent of her temple, punished Medusa with her hair into snakes. I can't imagine like your hair being
So,
snakes because I'm terrified of snakes. So if I can't even get away from it and it's just on my head,
question. So wait. So Medusa was great or essayed, right? And
yeah,
then
I do
Athena
remember
So why
was
is she being
cursed.
punished?
Isn't that the story of our lives, ladies? With the victim being re-victimized. Mm-mm-mm. That is sad.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of the stories,
So
the
she was
Greek mythology stories.
SA'd, and then she gets turned into this snake-haired lady. That is terrible, but it's
Yeah,
also
but
it's
it's true. That's literally what happens nowadays
exactly
sometimes.
what
Yeah,
happens. It's exactly what happens. You get turned into Medusa. Wow,
that
wow,
is insane.
that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy when you really think about it. That's really crazy.
And it's really true because stuff like that really do happen. Like
Yeah.
for real, for real.
Wait, put the picture up one more time, Jay. One more time. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but that's a fire picture.
That
Whoever
is a fire picture.
whoever
Even
drew
her tongue is a snake of like
that,
it's a tongue snake where it's divided. Wow.
wow.
And like around her nipples, it's like the tail of the snake and all of that.
Yeah.
That is so
And then
crazy.
look at her
But look
chain.
at how the
Chain is like
snakes
a
come out of her
snake.
head. It's like literally
Yeah.
connected to. Oh yeah, the chain. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Mm-hmm. And
And
it's
then
like
they
a
even
little
put
baby
scales. Like,
snake.
who drew this? They even put scales. Like, look at her neck. And you see how the
Yeah.
scales are coming up her neck? That's fire. Look at Stash talking about, I'm hitting that. You're going to be stoned, Stash.
Child. That is so crazy. Okay. So, Coach, you already know you are Coach Mean Reen, and you help, like BFF says, you help booties all over the world. You know what I'm saying? So, what we are going to do is you are going to teach me and Lunar how to do a split.
Right now? Oh, Lord. I'm wearing a dress. Okay.
But you know about this.
I forgot. All right. Let me move my. Hold on. Please hold.
Please hold. I have on a dress too, but I put on some
We
shorts
gonna
underneath.
listen. We gonna child. Everybody just gonna get familiar this evening. Wait,
Yeah,
hold on one
so
second. I'll be right back on camera. Hold on.
We all have to adjust where we're at, I think.
yeah, we do actually. I
Yeah.
should have turned on.
Nancy with it, ladies. Oh. Yay! Split.
Can't really see the chat from down here.
Production presents Kinky Infusions with gifts from Jay and Luna Dream.
You guys see me okay?
Yeah, I can see you.
We about to practice how to do a split. Chip is like, what's going on? All right, I have on the dress, but this should be long enough. We're gonna turn this into a tutorial, guys. So anybody else, if you want, you can get on the floor.
Yeah, y'all
Alright,
can definitely
yes.
join us.
So before we get into the split, we're gonna have to stretch a little bit because we don't want to tear our insides, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna sit in your lateral stretch, and we're just gonna do a little stretch prior to working on a split, okay? So we're gonna stretch out the middle of our thighs a little bit. So you're gonna bring that stretch over to the right first, and hold the stretch. Oh, Luna, you pretty. Oh, look at you. You pretty limber over there.
Okay, Lunar.
Kind of. Not really. My muscles feel tight right now.
And then over to the other side as well. Ooh, and you got the little sexy song playing in the background. And then we're gonna bring that stretch to the center. Palms out. And try and bring that stretch as low as you can. If you can bring your chest all the way down to the mat.
I don't know how y'all do that because I sure cannot, child.
Hold that stretch. Let's stretch out the inner thigh.
Kinky Infusions with gifts from Jay and Luna Dream.
Yes. Now bring it up. Now we're a little bit warmer. I'm trying to make sure I don't give you guys a real show. Okay. So we're gonna get into a side split. I mean, not a side split, into a half split. You're gonna extend the front leg and then bend the back leg, like so. Can you see me?
I can see you. I just keep coming close to the camera because it's like
Okay.
super small because I'm on my phone.
Oh, this is perfect. Like y'all can't see nothing. Good. So we're gonna sit like this, right? Then you're gonna take your palms and place them on either side of your body, like so. And then we're gonna push our body up. You're gonna push yourself up, like this. Yeah. Oh, can you come all the way up?
Like this.
Yeah. Man, I can't see Jay at all.
I can't see Jay
Because
either.
it's so dark where I'm at right now.
It's okay. And then we're gonna extend the back leg. We're gonna extend the back leg and then bring your body down into the full split. Oh, look at Luna!
Okay, Luna.
And just
Oh,
hold
geez.
it and bounce
Yes.
it and bounce. Bounce on it, bounce on it, bounce on it.
I can't do a split.
Jay, why are you in the dark?
And that's the tutorial.
Okay, yeah.
We'll be doing a lot more of these stretches in my sexy stretch edition. I'm going to be having that on my members once I start that. So if you want more, if you want to get real limber, then sign up for my membership. All right, guys. Please hold. Let me get back to where I was.
Nah, that was definitely great. I turned the light to try to fix it, but
I couldn't see you, Jay. I wanted to see your split.
I wanted it to be seen too, but I didn't turn on the big light.
I feel like I couldn't get myself to be fully in frame because since my phone's like up and down. I don't know why. I need to fix it so it could go sideways for next week. Cause that's just annoying.
I understand. Let me put my shades back on.
That
What?
was
Stash? I know you lying. I didn't do a full split because I can't do a full split, but I did try my best. He said, Jay, I'm disappointed in you, LOL.
That was fun. You know,
It was.
I love fitness, so we could do that all day.
I need to come to your class soon, like for real. I really want
Yes.
It's fun. It's like everybody basically on like FaceTime, like this kind of thing. Like everyone can see each other.
BFF, you are so funny. That's because I'm
Yeah,
back in my
it's on
little,
Zoom,
like,
so
studio
everybody-
area.
You
That's
can
why.
see you see me, and we work out.
Okay, child. So, what we are about to do, you guys, is we are getting into the anti stories.
1 second. Okay. So, the story I have for you tonight, the headline is Am I the asshole for having sex with my husband at his parents' house? So, let's get into the story. We arrived at my husband's parents' house yesterday, and his mother is nice most of the time. This morning we woke up at 9, which is unusually late, and we were enjoying being able to stay in bed. And I made a comment about when was the last time we had sex on a Monday morning. That made my husband go crazy, and one thing led to another. My husband's mother busted in on us, and she yelled and ran out. I wanted to die. The rest of the day, she wouldn't look or talk to me. No surprise there because I couldn't face her either. Then I heard her yelling and screaming at my husband, telling him we disrespected her. Other family members heard her yell and were wondering what's up, but I kept my mouth shut. Later, I found out that other people found out what happened, so the mother told other people what happened. Now we are basically hiding out of embarrassment, but I never thought that it was something wrong to do. But his mother said it was a horrible thing to do and that my husband and I are disgusting assholes. My husband said maybe we are, or why would she be so upset? So are they in the wrong for having sex at the mother-in-law's house? I think they're not.
I
They're
don't think they are
married.
either.
Why did she burst in the room without knocking on the door? Like,
Right. Aren't they grown?
They're married.
Yeah, they're married. What the
Get
heck?
out of here. You don't have to be mad, lady. You better go find you something to sit on.
Yeah, Anthony said must have heard them. I think so too. Yeah, she probably heard what was going on and she was like, "Oh, you doing that in my house? Oh, hold on." Yeah.
Too. I'm staying in the hotel next time because you're not gonna stop me from doing what I want to do with my man now.
Child. BFF is so funny. Hell
Yeah,
nah. Give mama some dick she needed. That is hilarious.
that's probably what it is. Mommy mad because she's not getting none.
Yeah, Tiff, absolutely not. That is absolutely insane. I would hate for someone to just barge in because they probably heard us or assumed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're married. That don't make no sense. Like, why would you disrespect them like that?
Yeah.
yeah, I would expect, like, if I was staying with my
Yeah, they
parents
definitely
somewhere.
should have locked the door.
I, that's true.
Yeah.
But I would expect if it was like me, I would expect my mom to like respect that we're in there. Whatever's going on, you can't just barge in the door. So that's your fault if you came in and saw something that you didn't want to
If you
see.
saw your daughter's ass in the air, well, don't burst in here.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's something else. And it's so crazy. Like, that's your mother-in-law too. So it's like, what? You know, sometimes I don't know, child. A lot of people have bad stories when it comes to mother-in-laws. So I don't know. She really said, "Y'all fucking in my house. Don't fuck in my house." Yo, that is so funny. But that's so true. That's crazy. Mm-mm. Okay. For you guys, we are coming to the last segment. So please make sure, you guys, if you're not already subscribed to Me Learner and Coach Me Read, that you go ahead and do so and show us some love. We appreciate y'all, and we'll definitely do the same in return. Okay. So we are getting to the favorite part of this episode. Guess the inches. Yes, y'all. We are about to do guess the inches. So I know my good guessers out there are still in the comments, right? I know y'all have to still be here to have like the best part of the show go on. So Luna, you want to take it away, girl?
Yes. So, is everybody ready for the first object? Hopefully they are. Okay, well, here it is. Guess the inches of this.
What is it?
It's literally like part of a thing that's like a
That's
scrub
so
brush.
crazy.
that you can clean like a shower or something with. I
Uh,
never used it. I just got it
let's
recently.
say 16.
What about you, Jay? What do you think?
That's really long.
Yeah, that's really long.
It is. Can you put your hand up next to it? Oh, girl, that's dominating.
Oh, yeah, dominating.
You are so coach. Okay, so let me see. Thank you, V3, for subbing
Thank
to
you for the
Lunar.
sub. I
Mm,
appreciate you.
I think I think 15.
Did anybody put a guess in the chat? I can't really
See,
see the chat.
14,
Yeah. So Anthony
13.
said 14 and Tiff said 13.
Everyone had a good guess.
I'd say
Okay,
15.
I will reveal it. It is 15.
Oh
Oh,
my
wow.
gosh.
Yay.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Coach
Period.
said
Yeah.
16, so she was really close too.
She was
Yeah.
really
So
close.
both of you got it. Okay. The next object is, if you guys are ready.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's real fancy. I remember seeing that in your
that's
ASMR
cute.
video.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
10.
It still is pretty big though.
It is
I
big.
think,
It's not as big as the
yeah,
other one.
it's not as big. I think 9. I'm always like one below you now, huh?
Yeah.
What do you guys think in the chat? Oh, B3 has said 12. Are you saying 12 to this one here? I think so, actually, yeah. B3 said 12. What do y'all think? Oh, I think, okay. Oh no, this was from the other one. I think they're still thinking of their guess. Okay, so Tiff said 10.
You guys are good guessers, that's for sure.
What is it?
Really? Hold on, wait. Let's wait to see if anyone else is going to put their guess in. Okay, so Anthony said 12. Let me see. Tiff is still here. Maybe
Tiff
she
said
wants to
10.
put a guess in. Huh?
She said 10. Tiff.
She said yes, I see it.
Oh,
I'm like
okay.
looking on my laptop over there. Okay.
Oh,
I will
yeah, okay.
reveal that it is like 11.25.
Ooh.
Oh,
Close.
So
I was
you guys were
definitely
close with
close.
the 10.
Somebody said 12.
Yeah, Anthony
Mhm.
has said 12. B3 said 10. Tiff said 10. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I'm surprised. You did so good, coach. Look at your favorite thing of the law. You guys.
Yo, when y'all were on that other live, whose live was it? Stashes and Pop. Oh my god! And you was
That's
waving.
when we did the
You started
collaboration.
waving that thing. I was cracking up. I could not stop laughing.
Child, yeah.
Stop! Oh my god!
Yo, B3X said, hey yo,
Ah,
that get you demonetized.
ooh. That is
We'll
funny.
need to, we'll need to get some more toys to do the guess the inches. But it's fun with the
Mm-hmm.
random objects too, because people
Yeah.
really don't
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you guys. Coach, thank you so much for coming up on here with this girl because we had a great time.
Yeah,
Did
this
you
was.
want to say anything?
I just wanted to thank you guys. Like, I had a really good time. This was fun.
Yes, thank you, Coach, for answering all of our questions. Like, I feel like you handled everything perfectly, and we had so much fun with you. And thank you guys in the chat too for watching.
BFF said my keyboard doesn't work in this segment of the show. Ciao. That is so funny.
Oh
Yes,
man,
y'all.
thank you for
We
that laugh.
appreciate
That was
y'all so
good.
much for coming out. Y'all are so lit. Yeah, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in next week because next week we are going to have BFF in the building. You feel me? So make sure you guys put y'all anonymous questions. Hey, Shane. Make sure y'all put y'all anonymous questions when I put up the link because, yeah, it's definitely going down and y'all can ask what y'all want to ask. Who is this? Tiff, I know you lying. What? That is so
Whoa,
crazy. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much, love. You are so
Aw,
dope. That is insane.
that's awesome.
I know, for real. That is so crazy. Thank you so much, girl. I definitely appreciate you. That is so lit.
We had fun. This was fun, guys. Thank
Yeah,
you.
this was definitely fun.
It
We
was.
I
appreciate you for
literally
teaching us how to do a split also.
have tears in my eyes. Do it one more time. No, don't do it again. Don't do it again. And then your face and you waving it like, oh my God.
They're like, no, she didn't. They're like, oh my gosh.
That is good.
Yes, y'all.
Woo. Okay.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I hope that you guys have an amazing night. Did you have anything you want to say again, Luna?
No, just thank you guys for watching. I hope you have an amazing night as well. And we'll see you next Saturday at 10 p.m. for another episode.
Yes. So see y'all later, y'all. Bye.
Bye, guys.